Senior citizens will soon be able to access cash from the government's social protection program from the comfort of their living rooms through their mobile phones. Over 500,000 people who have attained the age of 70 who were registered last year will receive payments for January and February at the end of this month under the Older Persons Cash Transfer Program. Alex Mwangi reports.
The Older Persons Cash Transfer Program has to date benefited an estimated 310,000 individuals since 2013. The Labour and Social Protection Ministry is gearing up to make the first payments to senior citizens this year.
We're going to commence towards the end of the month to early April, and we are targeting 530,000 beneficiaries.
Actually, beginning with these new citizens that we have registered, the 530, all of them will have the option of accessing their money through their mobile phones. So we have now been able to reach that milestone.
The government has increased the number of banks that will participate in the Social Protection Initiative, with Cooperative Bank and Post Bank joining Equity Bank and KCB.
Social protection is a nascent concept in Kenya's economy. As more and more Kenyans become senior citizens, the budgetary allocation towards social protection will need to be increased. Currently, however, the percentage contribution of Kenya's GDP to social protection is relatively low compared to that of other economies.
Kenya today, even being one of the best performing countries in the region on social protection, allocates just about 0.3% of the GDP to social protection. Now, in very developed economies, very mature economies, and where social protection is quite dynamic and quite matured, you talk about an average of about 14%.
In light of the higher number of beneficiaries, the annual budgetary allocation for the Social Protection Program is expected to go up from the current 22 billion shillings to about 30 billion shillings in the next financial year.
The payout period is usually a period of about 3 weeks, but the challenge we have had with beneficiaries that they all flock for payment in the first 2-3 days, and there are such long queues. And so ours is just to encourage them that their money is in the bank, it will not go anywhere, and to try and stagger their movements to the bank. So within the 3-week period, just to avoid getting the congestion.
The 4 banks will use national identity cards and biometric data as the authentication parameters for the new beneficiaries of the program. A social protection conference is set to take place from the 20th to the 23rd of this month in Nairobi at the Kenya School of Monetary Studies. Alex Mwangi, NTV.